A sigh of relief. Finally, Bengals fans have something to give us hope. If you haven't heard, Marvin Lewis was fired today. A guy who has been our head coach for 16 years. That's over half of my life. And in that time, he has not been able to get even one playoff victory. So I've been begging, bro. I've been pleading. And not just me, tons of Bengals fans, like the vast majority, if not all. When the season ended yesterday, we lost that close game to the Steelers. Immediately, all you saw was, all right, cool, fire Marvin. So finally, he's out of there. Now, real quick, before I bag on Marvin too much, and I plan to bag on him just a little bit more, but before I do that, I do have to say, as a Cincinnati Bengals fan, you have mixed feelings, right? We all know that Marvin did a lot for Cincinnati. He really did, man. He brought the team a long way. The thing is, he just can't get us over the hump. So Mike Brown just, he just could not bring himself to fire Marvin. He loves to do it. Either way, this year he finally does it, and I feel like we can finally get that stranglehold off of us and move forward. This is a year where we started out 4-1 and we ended up with 6 wins. Now again, we got smacked with the injury bug. But even before that happened, I knew the season was over. When we came off that bye week and played the Saints, and my wife is a Saints fan, by the way, so I still ain't lived this down. We came off that bye week and got thrashed. Then we got thrashed by the Chiefs. When that happened, I knew. I was like, look, when we get on the field with elite competition, we can't even be in the game. Like, it's not even competitive. It was at that point that the season was already over. Now, I know I normally don't talk about the Bengals a ton on this channel, but this is one of them situations where I just had to, okay? I'm currently working on the Josh Gordon video. I'm damn near done with it, but this information comes through, I have to react to it, man. I just gotta react to it, dog. Now, the question everybody's asking is, where do we go from here? And I'm hoping, oh my God, I'm hoping it is not to Hugh Jackson. Now, here's the thing about Hugh, all right? When Hugh was coaching the Raiders, I think Hugh was a pretty good head coach. I think he's always been a really good coordinator. The trouble with Hugh, I think Cleveland broke him. I really think Cleveland broke him, bro. Like, he doesn't have the same conviction that he once had. It seems like his confidence is completely shook, and we cannot have a leader who has confidence issues. I don't even understand the weirdness between him and Baker Mayfield. I'm assuming it's all just fake, just some Baker drummed up just because he needs some drama to get him going. That's the only thing that really makes sense. You can't be mad at a grown man for taking a job. That's just stupid, especially when you transferred back in it. We ain't gonna get into that. Regardless, I do not want Hugh. Please don't hire Hugh as the head coach. Now, the way the Bengals operate, we're looking in-house, all right? We're looking in-house. We're looking at the coordinators. We're looking at Bill Lazor. We're looking at Coach Simmons. And, the reason I definitely don't want Hugh, I'd rather either of those two guys, is because they haven't been head coaches before. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna get, but I think I know. But I would rather them two because I'm not sure. I know what I'm getting with Hugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know. My preference would be to bring in somebody new. My dog Ace Boogie over in New Stripe City talked about Eric Bieniemy. Really good coordinator, used to play for the Bengals back in the day. Would be a great hire. I would love to bring in somebody from college. I think that would be perfect. Just a 180, like a huge culture shift. You feel me? I think that's what we're in need of. We have talented players. If you're not a Bengals fan, you probably don't know that. But if you're a Bengals fan, even if you're a AFC North fan, or kind of you understand the AFC North, you know we have talented players, but we can't ever seem to put it together. You know what I'm saying? All right, my memory card died, and this is highly unusual, but because it's just like a reaction video type of deal, man. Just gonna finish this thing on the phone. Now, I already had my celebratory drink because we got rid of Marvin, and I've calmed down a bit since then, and now I'm thinking about, all right, Marvin's gone. Let's look at the future. But I feel hope. Like, you feel me? Like, if you're a fan of a bad team, you feel me, then you can relate, right? Like, hope is an amazing thing, like a sign that, you know what, it looked like we're going in the right direction. it looked like we're going to capitalize on some of this talent we have. Now, going into the draft, we have pick number 11. We just missed the top 10, but that's okay. Justin Herbert decided to stay in school, so because of that, we probably won't be able to get one of the top quarterbacks. If Haskins falls to us, I would love to take Haskins. However, I'm a little less emotional than I was earlier in the year when I was just dead set on taking a quarterback. Now, Haskins falls, great. Haskins doesn't fall, you got Devin White, you got a bunch of defensive players. We'll get one of those guys. And it's not going to change us overnight. The addition of the new coach can start to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want a culture shift. I felt like a quarterback is really what you need for a culture shift. But another way to do it is obviously bring in a new coach. So anyway, man, Bengals got rid of Marvin Lewis. We now have hope. Bengals fans everywhere are rejoicing. We're also nervous as hell because we don't know who the next coach is going to be, and we cannot wait to see where this goes, man. I'm going to get that Josh Gordon video to y'all in the next couple of days, I promise. But until then, I'm going to holler at you next time. FlemLo Raps 1.